Hello students, today I'll explain the poem Haunted Houses, which has been written by Henry Wordsworth Longfellow, and the poet was born in Portland in 1807. So he was from a noble family and he's the second son in a family of 8 children. His mother was from revolutionary family and his father was a lawyer. So in the poem Haunted Houses, poet described the third dimension of the ghost, and that dimension, we human beings, we are not able to see that dimension. Only ghost can see ghost, not the normal people can see ghost. And according to poet, these ghosts are our loved ones, our forefathers, those passed away, but still they are living with us. Still we can feel the presence of their loved ones. So in the poem, all houses wherein man have lived and died. So all houses wherein man have lived and died are haunted houses. Through the open doors, the harmless phantoms on their errands glide, with feet that make no sound upon the floors. So here the highlighted word phantom, that means ghost, errands. Errands are the short trips, that people are taking, short trip to perform several tasks, and glide move smoothly. So here what poet want to say that like all houses where once people lived, and in the same houses they lived, they died, are known as a haunted houses. Haunted houses here where the ghosts live, where some supernatural uh, events took place, supernatural which are not real. And through the open doors, so from where they are entering in the house through the open doors. The harmless phantoms. Which type of phantoms these are? These ghosts are harmless. They never harm anyone. They are just performing their task, their daily needs, their daily work, their daily chores, whatever they are performing in the same way when they were alive. So here it's written on their errands glide. So they are doing their work in their daily routine and making short trips with feet that make no sound upon the floor. And one cannot feel the presence of the ghost while they are walking. They are walking with no sound. We are not aware that these ghosts are walking with us in the same houses. They are living in the same houses where we are living, but we are unable to see them because they are living in their own dimension. Only ghost can see the ghost. So in the second stanza, you can see we meet them at the doorway, on the stair, along the passages they come and go. So here poet says that like we meet them at the doorway. So usually we are meeting on the same doorway, on the same stairs. They are also walking on the same stairs. They are also taking the same ways, same paths, passages here, but same way, passage, road, you can say, way, you can say, and they come and go. And they are walking also on the same roads, same ways where human beings are walking, coming and going. So they are also using the same path. Impalpable, that means unable to feel physical presence or touch. Okay. An impression on the air. And we people, we never feel their physical presence, their impression on the air. A sense of something moving to and fro. To and fro is an idiom here, which means to say that moving in a different directions. So their presence we cannot feel physically, but we can assume, we can sense a sense of something. Sometimes, it strike in our minds that someone is present in the room, but we cannot see. So moving to and fro. So they are moving in all the directions, but human beings can't see them. They can only feel that someone is present in the room or in the house. In the third stanza, there are more guests at the table than the host invited. So, speaker here says that host who has invited people, too many people in illuminated hall, maybe for dinner, okay, because here table is also mentioned. Illuminated hall, which is a decorated hall with a too many lights. It is brightened. So poet says that the host invited people, but there are more people than those those were invited. So the number of people is exceeding because the ghosts are also present there. Except guests, hosts are also present. Ghosts are also present there. The illuminated hall is thronged with a quiet, inoffensive ghost. So the same lines are there in that decorated hall. Along with the guests who are present there, some ghosts are also present there. Thronged means filled. Filled or people, present in a particular place. Maybe that hall is filled with the guests, but along with the guests who were present there, ghosts were also present there. And which type of ghosts are there? In offensive, okay? They are harmless and offensive. So these ghosts are as silent as the pictures on the wall. They are very silent. They are not making any noise. They are inoffensive. They are harmless. They are doing their work quietly without creating any disturbance. They are as silent as the pictures on the wall. Perfect example of simile here, as silent as a picture on the wall. Pictures, you can say, those are not alive, those are dead, they are quiet. The same where the guests were sitting, even ghosts were also present there, but no one can feel their presence. Next, the stranger at my fireside cannot see. The stranger here, maybe the poet is talking about the stranger. Stranger means any human being who is sitting by fireside. So the forms I see. So here, poet is able, the speaker is able to see the ghost. So the he's talking about the other stranger. Other stranger means any guest or maybe any human being is there present at my fireside. So the poet is saying that he cannot see. But who can see? I can see, nor hear the sound I hear. I can hear the sound of the ghost, but the person who is sitting beside the fireside, at my fireside, he is not able to hear them. But who is able to hear? The speaker himself is able to hear the sound of those ghosts. He but perceives what is, while unto me. So he but perceives. Perceives means realize. Realize, or you can say feel. Perceive means to realize. So here poet is saying that human beings can only feel what they can see. So they are not able to see. the presence of ghost there. They cannot see the presence of ghost there because what they see, they feel the same. But who can see all that has been visible and clear, while unto me all that has been visible and clear. So I can see, I can feel. Maybe the speaker is a ghost here, so he can see, he can feel the presence of other ghosts. So all the dead people he can feel their presence he can feel there. So not the human beings, but only ghost can feel there. So now it is quite clear that speaker himself is a ghost and he can feel all the people those are present in the hall, whether they were like a ghost or human beings, as compared to the stranger, as compared to the human being that cannot feel the presence of ghost in the hall. So next, we have no title deeds to house or lands. Here, speaker is saying that ghosts have no houses, no lands, because they are died now and the property belongs to their grandchildren or children, owners and occupants of earlier dates. But we are the owners and occupants. We are the owners of earlier dates. And now after that the property belongs to our kids, our family members. And from graves forgotten stretch their dusty hands. And how we are coming back to see our property, we are long forgotten. And the how we are reminding our children or kids that we are here by stretching their dusty hands from the graves. We are coming out of the graves and hold in a mortmain still their old estates. So this is how we are showing our possession, our ownership. Mortmain means status of land. By frequently visiting to our houses, our estates, our land, this is how we are showing our ownership. We are moving there, we are living there, we are performing same task as we were performing when we were alive, and the same way we are performing now also. So this is how we are showing our presence in our houses, in our places. So we are actually the main owners of those houses. Those houses belongs to us. But the reality is that ghosts, they are that they haven't paper on their names. They have not ownership in the papers, but this is how they are visiting and they are getting their ownership. Next, the spirit word around this word of sense floats like an atmosphere and everywhere. The spirit word here, ghost word, the supernatural, you can say that the third dimension where the ghosts are living. So, spirit word around the word of sense. Spirit word, that spirit word is uh, also around the human word that is a word of sense where the human beings are living. So these are together. So the both together both the words are existing. Ghost word is also there, human word is also there. So they are existing together in this world. Floats like an atmosphere. So here poet wants to say that the ghosts are present everywhere. The same way the oxygen is present everywhere in the atmosphere. So in the same way, ghost word also exist here. They are also present in the atmosphere. One can feel their presence. So they are also crucial and everywhere. And where they are present everywhere, like the environment like the oxygen, they are also uh, found everywhere. They are also spreaded everywhere. Wafts through these earthly mist and vapor dens, a vital breath of more ethereal air. These ghosts are also present in the air. The same way, like wafts, given their wafts through these earthly mist, that vapor and mist are also present in the air. So the way they are floating in the air, the same way like ghosts are also, uh, they are also like moving in the air. Wafts means a gentle movement of air, of mist and vapor. The same way, the ghosts are also present, they are also moving in the air. A vital breath of more ethereal air. So, like the oxygen, they are also vital. Ghosts are also vital. So, as you know, that oxygen is important, it's a vital, we can survive with the oxygen only. So, the same way, ghosts are also present in the air. They are also moving like a vapor and like a mist in the air. Ethereal air here is a light, delicate air. So they are also crucial. Their world is also crucial. Human world is also crucial. So they are always present in the air. So you can like assume, you never know that who is present at the same time, who is sitting with me. Maybe any ghost is sitting with me. I'm not able to see that ghost, but the third dimension, like the ghost can see uh, other ghost. So this is quite complex, topic. So you need to understand. That doesn't mean that you have to scare from that ghost, because poet here, the speaker is saying that these ghosts are harmless. So the same way they are existing in this world, as the beings are existing. They are also present in the air the same way the oxygen is present in the air. Like the mist and vapor is, moving in the air, the ghosts are also moving in the air. Our little lives are kept in equipoise by opposite attractions and desires. Like the human beings, our little lives, the ghost life, are kept in equipoise. Equipoise means balance, equality of force. They also have to make choices between the attractions and desires. By opposite attractions and desires, like they have to make choices between the two options, whether they enjoy or whether they work. Our little lives, whose life? Ghost life. So in the ghost life also, they have a struggle also, and they want to achieve more also. So in between those two attractions and desires, they have to create the balance. They have to maintain the balance or equality. The struggle of the instinct that enjoys and the more noble instinct that aspires. So they have to make choice. There is a struggle. Struggle means to say like whether they enjoy their life, whether they want to spend a free life without any hard work, without any tension, without any stress. Like instinct is a fixed pattern of behavior. So, and the more noble instinct that aspires. So, means to say hopes or ambition towards achieving something. And the second, desire is that we should work hard in order to achieve something. Okay, the fixed goals. So, like the human beings, we also have to struggle a lot to choose, to make choice between attraction and desire. And which type of desires these are? They have to make decision. They have to create balance between enjoyment and struggle, between pleasure, and hard work. So they have to work hard to achieve their goals. Next stanza, these perturbations, this perpetual jar of earthly wants and aspirations high. So the speaker is trying to connect the previous choices, like due to these choices, these opposite attractions and desires, these perturbations. So these, perturbation, these tensions, these worries and anxieties, this perpetual jar, these will remain everlasting. These will never change. Lifelong we will struggle of earthly wants and aspirations high, to make a choice between earthly wants, earthly pleasures, materialistic life, and aspirations high. Aspirations high means to leave our comfort zone. In order to achieve something, we need to hard work. So these two choices, these two options will create stress for our full life, for our, you know, that throughout the life, and this stress will be everlasting. Everlasting jar will never change until and unless we make any choice between these two opposite attractions and desires, this enjoyment and hard work, earthly wants and aspirations high in order to achieve something. Come from the influence of unseen star and undiscovered planet in our sky. So why these perturbations, why these tensions are there? Because of these arises just because the influence of unseen star. Which type of star? Unseen star and undiscovered planet in our sky. And that star is an undiscovered planet in our sky. Under the influence of that star, these tensions are prevailing in our life, and that will never end. That will be everlasting. And as the moon from some dark gate of cloud throws over the sea a floating bridge of light, across whose trembling planks here wooden pieces, flat pieces, our fancies crowd into the realm of mystery and night. Usually, what is happening at the night? At the night, through the dreams, we are connected to the words of ghost. So, to the word of that supernaturalism through the imagination. So, here, moon from some dark gate of cloud. Usually, in the night, dark gate of cloud, what moon is doing? Throws over the sea a floating bridge of light. So, what it is throwing? It is throwing a light on earth, and that light is connecting, that is acting like a bridge between earth and moon. So, that bridge of imagination here across whose trembling planks, and that bridge that is coming from the light in the form of light coming from moon to earth, that is trembling. Trembling means that is not steady, that is trembling, shaking. Planks means wooden pieces, are fancies crowd into the realm of mystery and night. So lots of fancies, lots of imagination. We generally lost in the imagination in dreams, and through these dreams we connected with this supernatural world of ghost. So into the realm of mystery and night. Usually the night is mysterious, and through the imagination we are connected to the word of ghost, we are connected to the word of imagination. So, from the world of spirits, there descends a bridge of light, connecting it with this, over whose unsteady floor that sways and bends, wander our thoughts above the dark abyss. Abyss here, bottomless pit, and wander walk aimlessly. So here, what poet is saying, what the speaker is saying, that the word of spirit is connected through a bridge of light that is created by the moonlight, and the light that is coming from the moon, that is acting like a bridge between the word of spirit and the earth and our imagination, our dreams, that is connecting. We are often visiting to that word of spirit through our dreams, through our imaginations. Whose over unsteady floor that sways and bends, and the floor of that bridge that is unsteady, that is not stagnant, that sways from one side to another side, that bends, that is shaking, that is trembling. The same way, our thoughts are also wandering. That is also unsteady. Our thoughts are also unsteady. Our thoughts are also like not stagnant. So many thoughts are coming, so many like fancies, imagination. We lost in the world of imagination and above the dark abyss. And the same way that bridge is shaking, the same way our thoughts are also shaking. So our thoughts are also moving above the bottomless pit. To conclude this poem, I can say that the poem paints a very clear picture of deserted houses. Those are full of life. Even after the death of their owners, those ghosts are still living and performing their daily task in the same houses. So, according to the poet, spirits are immortal, they never die, and our loved ones always remain with us in our thoughts, in our memories, and their presence we can feel. This is all about the poem.